Hey, how you doing? It's been a minute, hasn't it? Today I want to discuss a little phenomenon that I think it's been true since the beginning of time. Why is it that women want you as soon as you're unavailable? As soon as you realize you don't need them? It's a mystery, right? It's happened to us since the beginning of time. I am no stranger at all when it comes to women, right? I've had more than my fair share. Some would even say that I'm pretty greeted with it. But one thing that remains true is that when I'm at the point where I want to prioritize my time differently and the women come down on that priority list, that's when they start to rise back up on this interest. It's interesting how that works, right? I think it's got something to do with the energy you're putting out there and how you're moving through the world with actual intention now. You've had that moment, I'm sure. Let's say you're checking for women, you're readily available, you're ready to go on links, dates, parties, plans, all this, right? But you'll have success going through it, but there's nothing jumping out at you. There's nothing crazy for you. Like it's nothing that would really shake the world, you know? It just feels normal. But the moment you come back down, you center yourself, and you try to really make time to figure out who you are as a person and where you want to go, reevaluating your blessings, just getting all your endeavors in sort, right? That's when they start jumping at you. All women, all the options ever online, they start jumping at you. Bad shit, chop shit, nasty shit, musty shit, tall shit, short shit, all the shit you can ever think of. Now, what does this mean? There's this energy that you're producing out into this world. You're putting it out now when your intentions are off of them. People sense greater things within you. You might not see it because you have tunnel vision because you're working on it constantly. But I promise you, other people do see that. And all that attention gravitating towards you, as soon as you move your eyes away from them, it just proves that. I tell you what, it was one of the more frustrating things when I was younger and I had serious girlfriends. I'm gonna be honest with you, right? I never come from a place where I had a serious drought or a dry spell. I've always had quote unquote hoes, some superficial options or whatnot, right? But this would be more apparent when I got a girlfriend. Because now it's like it's a loyalty test every time I walk out the damn door. Everybody at this point seemed like they were trying to throw themselves at you now that you are taken and in a happy relationship. They're trying to take you off the path because they know you're not focused on them anymore. That's how dangerous distractions are. They don't come in unless you're doing good. The reason why people don't see distractions on their daily basis because they're already distracted. There's no need to throw in something that's going to take them off the path because they did that themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's like addictions and vices. The only reason why you might fall into those is because you're doing good. You had some momentum. You've shown consistency throughout the past weeks, days, maybe even months, years. You're always going to get tested. When you get serious and when you get focused about how you want to go about your life, the things that you didn't even know you wanted or the things that you might have wanted in the past, they start coming to you. I'm pretty sure that has something to do with the law of attraction. It's interesting how this life thing works. We don't have it figured out. It's something I bring up almost every video because it's so fascinating and baffling simultaneously. No matter how much I think I learn, how much I think I might know, no matter how many books I consume, I still don't know anything. Which is crazy because that's one of the signs of high intellect. But that could just be me overestimating my intelligence. I don't feel like being a pseudo intellectual today, so I'll just be humble. I won't say anything else on that matter. I think the best thing that you can do in a circumstance where you put your focus off something or someone and they start going to you after you put your focus away is just to stay on the path. Just keep looking straight. It's like you were distracted, you were moving sideways, you were moving diagonal, but then you got a little momentum that just puts you straight and narrow. Your job is to just keep on walking. There's nothing back there for you. I really learned this in track. When you're running a race, no matter what event, you don't look back. You look back for 1 second just to see if you're in front of anybody or where your progress is at. You slow down. That gives somebody enough time to pass you. And now by the time you cross that finish line, now you regret everything. Why did you look back? You don't look back. You keep on going. You keep that straight and narrow. Just keep that straight and narrow. I'd be lying to you if I said I didn't look back a few times, man. She looked back at it a few times. My bad. Never mind. My point is, you stay on the straight and narrow. There will be temptation. There will be test. When you really start to get your life in order, when you really start to make plans to do something better and be more intentional, you can't fall for that because that's just another thing that's going to hold you down. I learned that so many times, and I still am learning through it actively. And it's kind of irritating because you are aware of what you're capable of, but there's always that one vice that's always holding you back, that always keeps you from being better than what you are today. And because we have accountability, we can't just blame it on a vice. We can't just use that as a convenient scapegoat. We are our vice. You want to see the biggest distraction, you just go look in the mirror. It tells you everything you need to know. Everything that you want to become and why you haven't became that, if that's grammatically correct, it's because of the person that is in the mirror. Everything that you didn't accomplish is because of who is in the mirror. Everything that you've accomplished has always been who's in the mirror. This is just a way to keep yourself accountable. Because if you don't, then who will? We're getting older, man. The parents are getting older. The laws are getting stricter. The money's getting tighter. Everything seems like it's more expensive. Jobs are going down. Houses are going up. Nobody can really afford anything. But the one thing that you can do right now is work on the mental. Because once you got the mental game down, you have everything else in your control. I promise you, everything else comes easy. Every time I get a grasp of who I am mentally, that's when more money starts coming in. That's when more ideas start flowing. That's when I start making real strides in real life. All of this is just a mental game. I feel like the more time you spend with yourself is the better you're going to be at this game. Really, this shit is really all a game that nobody signed up for, but we're here now, so we might as well make the best of it, right? Stay focused, man. Stay focused. Draw down what you want. Like, what do you really want from life? What is it that you want to do? What do you want your life to look like? Who do you still want to be in your corner? What's your support system look like? How much money are you making? What clothes are you wearing? What car are you driving? I need you to write that down. I'm going to practice what I preach. A little bit after I record this and maybe another video, that's exactly what I'm going to write down. I don't want to give it all away because that's how you jinx things, right? But a man worthy of leading people and a man worthy of holding an abundant amount of money. So to do that, I need to provide a whole bunch of value to people and solve a whole bunch of issues. And I know I can do that. Dreams like that are implanted in my head for a reason. I'd be a fool to not even try to make that happen.
Now, what's your excuse?